Hello Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I have just pre-shuffled your deck and burned some sage, and I am ready to go with your reading. If this message found you today, this could be for you. Take what resonates, not everything, just what works for you in your life. I hope there's a message in this reading for you today. I'm going to start off with an oracle card. The first one I'd like to begin with is an animal oracle card. Spirit Guides, April 24th, 2025. What message do we have for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising that we might have seen in our waking life? If you find an animal in your daily life and it's crossed your path, or you might find one that crossed your path, or you've seen one today, or you're seeing one now, there is a message from this spirit animal for you. First, we have Turtle Spirit. Slow and steady wins the race. Sagittarius need to hear that, because as a fire sign you want to dive right in, and then you have no patience. You kind of just see the big picture and you want to get there right away, right? No feeling. Next one we have is the Stag Spirit. Take the lead. So take the lead in your life, but remember, slow and steady wins the race. I'm going to jump right into some tarot cards. Spirit, what do we have for Sagittarius, April 24, 2025, for the overall message and the overall energy of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising? We start off with the Knight of Wands. Beautiful card. Happy card. And that is crossed with Strength. What do we have for the subconscious issues? Woo. See that one fly out? Six of Swords. And in your distant past, the Hierophant. Card cracks me up. In your recent past, we have the Lovers. And in your near future, 10 of Cups. Spirit guides, what do Sagittarius? What do we bring to the table? Hangman. What are other people's influence on us today? Three of Cups. Hopes and fears. Okay. We have the Tower. And your hopes and fears. And we have Nine of Swords as the outcome with the World. In the pursuit of a new life, you're charging forward fearlessly, manifesting your dreams with courage and strength. It feels good, doesn't it, to be strong and to have confidence and to find inner strength and outer strength to make it happen. We could be taking a trip here soon, the Six of Swords, or we could be going across the stormy waters to get away, or this is something that we've already done subconsciously. We know that we have left the storm, we have left the chaos, and that it's okay if all we have are the clothes on our backs or our fresh ideas. We're still taking that boat. All the things that we have learned from what we thought was a commitment, or what we have learned from our ancestors or our family, the things that we've dedicated our lives to, or jobs, they all served us. Nothing was wasted. We remember those things and we carry them with us. We made a choice. We either made a choice to move towards love and follow our hearts, or we made a choice to let go of partners that no longer served us, even after a long time. We made a choice to follow our hearts wholeheartedly. And that's why in the near future we get our 10 of Cups, because we followed our heart and we did what was right and we got out of our head. 10 of Cups, happy home, happy family, all coming. Our current energy as the Hangman, we had to take a step and we had to look back at everything we've just been through. Think about the establishment and the rules and the commitments that we've made. But we made a choice subconsciously to leave. We got on that boat. We just have to pause and reflect for a second. This card flew out sideways. This is the 3 of Cups. This is that getting together with loved ones or friends and celebrating. I think this is coming out sideways as to encourage us not to stay here for too long and to get out there and seek loved ones. And in the pursuit of things imagined with inner and outer strength, we are manifesting this life that we want to live with, that fire energy. Actively manifesting it. We are leaving the chaos behind. We see it. We might only have just the clothes on our backs or starting off with fresh ideas or something unfamiliar, but we're getting on that boat. We remember our commitments to work life, to loved ones, to family obligations. We carry that with us. We understand how important that is. We made a choice to follow our heart, either towards a love and a partnership, or we decided to let go of a toxic love or partnership, or things that were commitments in our life. And we followed our heart regardless. And that's why in the near future, we have our 10 of Cups. Happy home, happy heart, happy family, contentment. But we had to pause and reflect. That's what we're currently doing. We're pausing and reflecting and looking back at all that. All that. That inspiration that you had from within all this time that drove you to get away and leave the other stuff behind. Take all that you've learned and make a choice towards your ultimate happy. We're looking back at all that. We started off with this feeling of manifesting our very inspiration. This card flew out sideways, so I believe the 3 of Cups is telling us that it's time now to step out of the Hangman position and reflection time and alone time and get out with friends and family and celebrate your small wins or your big wins, your big recent wins. In your hopes and fears, you're going to have some challenges. You're going to have feelings as if change is coming, and this sudden change is going to scare you, but it shouldn't scare you, because the sudden change might be exactly what you need to get out of your comfort zone. Our fear part of that is that, oh my God, everything's going to change. The foundation of your life is getting shook. The hopes part of that is, please, we need this. We need this radical change to get out of all this. Because if you stay here for too long, this always comes along, your tower moment. And our outcome, an interesting combination, looks kind of bad at first with the Nine of Swords, where you're all up in your head and you're grieving. But I think that what this is just a completion and an outcome, not of bad, but of leaving this behind. Leaving the getting in your head behind, finally making the choice to move forward in your life and pursue your deepest desires towards happiness. And achieving everything you want because you were able to get out of your head. Let's see what the wisdom of the Oracle has to tell us about today's message. We have Unfinished Symphony, number 10. We're still building. Unfinished business, an incomplete lesson, lack of closure, the need to make amends. This is a time to tie up loose ends as you near the completion of a cycle or a project and mastery of a lesson or skill. Before you can move forward, it's important that you come to terms with where you are now. Practice radical acceptance. Take inventory so that emotional and psychological closure can occur and the answers you seek will be found. You can't move forward if you're leaving things unfinished. Reflect on what has passed so that the symphony can finally end on a high note. If you're in a relationship, moving on is difficult when love lingers. Things are left unsaid and you haven't had the opportunity for closure in your relationship and your heart. You can still feel bound up in relationships when closure is denied you. It's important to achieve this for yourself. Write that letter, make that call, or have that conversation over a cup of coffee. For peace of mind, accept matters as they are, make amends if need be, and declare your feelings even if only to yourself. Be clear about what was left unresolved, and close the door on the past so you can set yourself free. Only then can a new love blossom. Make sure you complete projects now before starting new ones. Perhaps you have created something special that will increase your sense of abundance and bring you opportunities for wealth. However, if you don't see them through, it won't add up to anything but more clutter. Now is the time to put your nose to the grindstone and complete tasks that have accumulated. Pay your bills, sign the documents, do your filing, hand in the assignment, complete the work of art. Tie up loose ends so you can move forward with surety, knowing you're on the prosperous path and feeling refreshed and exciting about the future. What are some possibilities in our life that the tea leaf can unveil? We have bowl, plenty of material things. Dolphin, financial gain, usually coming from something that you did in the past. Scissors, disappointment in some affair. Or walking away from that. And the other message is tea leaf. Three more messages. We have, same thing as yesterday, camel, persevere, and you will overcome your problems. Staff, you will be taken care of in difficult times. moon changes in your life. And we just had the Scorpio full moon, so we definitely know changes are taking place. We don't know what they will be or how extreme they will be, but we know they're coming. But instead of letting that make us feel fearful, let that be our hope towards completion of finally getting through all the stuff you just got away from and believing in yourself. In the esoteric Buddhism of Japan, what are our messages, Spirit Guides, for April 25th, 2024? One more. We're going to split the deck. Take from the top. Jizo Bosatsu, number 21. Om Ha 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 Vismaya Svaha is the mantra. This card represents the Savior who keeps watch over all. Chintanami gem and the Shaku staff is what Jizo Bosatsu is holding. Again, I'm sorry if I butcher these names. Work for the sake of others. Don't compare yourself to others and find the good in yourself. Put in the effort. Be sure to give yourself a break. Wisdom from Buddha. You are loved by a great many people. You handle even the most minor things with care, never taking shortcuts. You travel lightly to where your help is needed, wherever that may be, and you love nothing more than to take care of people, to the point where it almost becomes a little too much. I know a Sagittarius. This is especially true of those at a disadvantage. You spare no effort to be of aid to those who are overtrodden. This is a virtue you were born with, but it's also important to think of yourself and give yourself a treat from time to time. It's only when you have the capacity to take care of yourself that you can truly take care of others. Blessings. A washing away of past transgressions. You have to forgive yourself. That's the biggest part of healing. Fortune and happiness. And prosperity. Bodhi, enlightenment. Again, a repeat from yesterday with the enlightenment. I'm going to follow this up with the activations oracle and end with moonology. Spirit guides and my father. Okay, get one of these two. We have 25 emergence. And what's uniquely cool about these cards, and 33 miracle, is that these are usually different colors, but they're very similar today. The frequency of miracle supports our belief in ourselves as a part of Source, and therefore our belief that anything is possible. The frequency of emergence invites us to approach our reality with a childlike attitude of innocence and wonderment, and to watch and celebrate the beauty that unfolds from that place. So again, continuing to trust in yourself and trust in God and the universe. No fears. And finally, we have moonology. Yesterday we had the full moon. So Spirit guide, what are our messages for today? We have a win-win outcome is in forecast. Full moon in Libra. The full moon in Libra, the sign of partnership, of falling in love, and of closely relating to someone else. Since full moons are about climaxes and conclusions, this card suggests you're either about to start a new relationship, perhaps meet someone, or that an important existing relationship is changing somehow. Remember, with the Lovers cards, it could be letting go, or it could be meeting someone new and following your heart, and both are good decisions because they are leading to your Ten of Cups. Perhaps coming to an end or moving to a new level of commitment. It's important to remember that people come to us for a reason, a season, and sometimes for a lifetime. If a relationship is ending now, it's doing so at the right time, so try not to fight it. This card can also refer to a professional relationship. Perhaps we made a choice to walk away from an establishment or something that we made a huge commitment to. There's a sense that you need to balance your ego with someone else's needs. A win-win outcome is possible with give and take. Doing so might be the answer to your question. Attune to the moon, let go of which is falling away. Additional meanings for this card: see the other person through the eyes of love, and it will change your perspective. Even if they've been someone that has hurt you, anyone in your life, relationship, work, if they've hurt you, just look at them with love. Try to see them with love, and sometimes your perspective of them changes. It's time for you to make a firm decision. Time for you to focus on yourself for a while. And we're doing that with the Hangman. Now's the time for a great makeover. The teaching: no matter when you pull the full moon in Libra card, it encourages you to find a balance between your desires and those of the people around you. Balance is a very Libran energy, and the full moon brings it to a peak. Dramas and upsets bring partnerships to the fore. Libra energy also brings love energy, and negotiations are easier. For our number 25, emergence. Emergence can be described as the process of coming into being, the arising of something that wasn't there before. When referring to a personal development and growth, the emergence is a grander expression of ourselves, is a result of extensive inner work and deep release. I know I just went through that. In order for real personal growth to happen, we have to be willing to let go of existing belief systems, frameworks, and labels that define and limit us. Recognizing potential can take us on an exciting inner journey of discovery and integration. From this place of openness and discernment, we can truly unfold and emerge as a human being. The deep and rich blue at the core of this activation represents the drive for clear expression. The purple represents the drive, or signifies the insights that come directly from our connection to source and that are now available to be expressed. And the yellows and oranges indicate creativity and power with which we can do so. Try this. Take a breath. Close your eyes. What was your "when I grow up, I want to be" declaration? Did you realize this childhood dream? What other aspects of yourself would you like to have given birth to? Are there any new aspects emerging that you have never expressed before? Keep a journal so that you are aware of your growth. And then for our miracle card, number 33, a miracle can be described as an extraordinary event or an occurrence in our everyday reality that cannot be explained with our existing paradigm or belief system, and is therefore attributed to a higher or supernatural cause. Our belief in the possibility of miracles is closely connected to the belief in the divine itself, and with that belief, our trust in the unlimited possibilities the universe can provide. So this Tower card, believe in radical change of a miracle happening for you and completion of that. We're leaving that behind. In changing times, in the new energy, multidimensional, rapidly saturating almost all areas of our lives and being, there is much we don't understand and cannot explain within our current way of thinking. When we relax and accept that we are in an era of many mysteries yet to be revealed, we can start living our lives with expectation that miracles and benevolent change can happen at any moment. In the miracle activation, the color purple indicates the deep connection to the divine or source. The yellow refers to our sense of self as we realize we are spiritual beings in a corporeal body, an expression of the divine. There are 9 light sources around, a number that stands for completion and indicates an ultimate realization that we are one with Source. Try this. Do you believe in miracles? Have you experienced anything that was miraculous? What miracles do you want to happen in your life right now? What are you doing to make that happen? Do you realize that life is full of miracles, including every child that is born, every breath that we take, and every flower that blooms? Can you think of 5 miracles that you experience every single day? I encourage you to write that down too. Remember that you're taken care of in tough times and to keep the faith. Because financial gain is coming from something that you did in the past or are currently doing, which will become the past tomorrow. You'll have plenty of material things. And in your future, you have your 10 of Cups. Believe in miracles. Know that that strength comes from within. And that you can manifest anything you want. Embrace changes in order to complete the cycle. This concludes today's tarot reading. I hope you got something out of it. Love and light to all of you.